Greetings, Rogue Dragon here. Today we have Castles and Crusades, Gods and Legends. This is going to be the equivalent of AD&D 1E, Deities and Demigods. So let's see. We got all these different deities. Gods of our herde, that would be basically humans. Dwarf, elf, halflings, gnomes. So most of the player character races here, all of them. Orcs. Doesn't have half orcs, but Celtic, Greek, Egyptian, you got your different kind of mythos, Norse, Slavic, and all the different races. So that's very good. Let's see, let's go to Gods of our herde here. All the art in here is black and white, but it's good art. So this is, our herde is the world of Greyhawk for Castle and Crusades. It's their big campaign world that they use. I don't even know if I say that right. I say I heard it. Human Pathanons here. And we have alignment neutral. It doesn't say worshiper alignment, so I guess alignment of the deity and then your alignment should be coincide with that. Should be, neutral or close to it. Here we have Elor, Lord of the Seas, the Deep Quiet, Guardian of Shadows, Master of the Green Halls. He's chaotic good. It's got your temple, what it looks like sacrifices, holy day superstitions, preferred weapons, all that stuff. How do you do a ceremony for them? Granted abilities. This is something I like. If you're a cleric for this deity, at 7th level, the cleric can cast Air Water Walk once per week per level. At 12th level, can control weather while on a body of water once per week. So, this is something, not a spell, but abilities you get if you're a cleric of this deity. So what I'm wondering is, the Abyssal Lord, let's see. Granted abilities none. What I'm wondering is there like a god of bees or something like that gets these abilities, or is it only for clerics? So far, all I'm seeing are cleric abilities. And as you can see, I really like this black and white art they have in here. So I don't see anything like that. Granted abilities, cleric. All right. Okay, now here you go. For dwarf deities, Hamunder the Smith. Okay, granted abilities, warrior and priest dwarves who learn to forge weapons and armor can add a magic enhancement of +1 for every 4 levels of experience they gain in their class. Okay. So I suppose if a player character wanted to learn to be a smith, they could talk to the GM about that and work that out. Okay, now here you go. Elven deities. Alpharon, the Defender, Exonerator. And let's see, he's a lawful good. Worshippers do not suffer a constitution point loss upon resurrection, and a reincarnated character is allowed to adjust their one number of their reincarnation roll as desired, be it in the tens place or the ones place. For example, a 51 could be changed to a 91 or a 54. Interesting. Okay, but that's something for all followers of the deity. Let's see. Here we have Ililiath, the creator of the Fire of Life, granted abilities, priests and bards who worship Ililiath can, at 3rd level, polymorph into a small animal such as a bat or frog once a week for 1 hour. That's cool. If you get captured or something, you get away. At 6th level, they gain an extra 1d6 hit points. At 9th level, they gain cast true scene once a day at will. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. Get some extra abilities for your character. So let's see. Celtic, Greek, Egyptian, Germanic, Norse, Slavic. What about halflings? Let's see. Okay. So once again, we have stuff like Rosamunda flower, neutral alignment, grand abilities. So planting a garden, sanctifying it in the name of Rosamunda produces the greatest harvest than those who do not. So that's for all followers. And then druids who worship her receive a plus 10% bonus to all spell effects regarding growth. This is really well thought out. Okay, here, this is for priest. Granted abilities, none. But I'm wondering if there are any deities that grant abilities to thieves or other classes, paladins. That would be interesting. Wow. So obviously I haven't read this whole thing. Okay. Here's one thing. There's a lot of deities in here. But I'm looking here at this deity. Like, there's really no description of them. And there's no art. There could at least be a description. The Celtic deities. Grant abilities, cleric. Grant abilities, none. 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 Grant abilities, cleric. Most of the time it's cleric, it seems like. Cleric. 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 This is for your Celtic. Cleric. Cleric. Either nun or cleric. So a good job, though, with a lot of different deities in here. Let's see. Cleric. Cleric. All cleric. All cleric all the time. Well, there's a bunch of Celtic deities, I tell you. It would be kind of impossible to do art for all of them, I guess, but it would be nice. You know, it'd probably be too expensive, but it would be nice to at least have a little description. Got time. War god. The war god's only granting clerics. Let's see. Cleric. Everything's cleric. See, vineyard, not one got the forest. Okay. Then we have deities. But no, is there an index back here? You know, there would be nice to be like an index, so I could look up. Gotta, you know, like if I could look up deities for thieves, deities for warriors, things like that. That would be nice instead of having to read through the whole mythos. But anyway, this is an excellent resource for your game. All right. So please give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Check out Castles and Crusades, Gods and Legends.